It's Wednesday, Hump Day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. I'm Kevin Harlan here along with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr with Doris Burke on the sideline. Our starting lineups will look at the matchups here and who we'll see for our starting five for both teams. And one of the guys we'll be watching out for today.
Steve, he's not the only guy who likes it there, but he likes it more than most do.
Timberwolves hoping to give a strong showing here for their home crowd. Pekovic with the rebound. Pekovic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
Yep, they have not let their guard down one bit in the paint.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, during that
Timberwolves taking care of business here. Not much to be critical of at this win, Clark.
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play, they showed up to give great effort and to win.
Another presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We've got a chance now for our starting lineups from point guard to center. This game should be a good one. And the guys checking out Pekovic here. What can we expect from him? In a tight game here as we end the first half. Thunder lead by 1. Make sure you stay tuned for the Sprint Halftime Show with Damon Bruce. Then we'll be back here right after that for the second. City taking this one. And Clark, you know, it was quite a nail-biter.
Yeah, it was tight. Their guys were able to come up with big plays down the stretch, and that's the difference.
Yeah, just about. Oh, yeah? What's that? For real? Yeah, I did not see that in my job description. I thought we were supposed to focus on playing ball. All right, I got it. Hey, man, I just hope you're a good tipper, man. Come on, man. All right. Coach, come on, man. I didn't even get off the bench last game. Yo, I thought I was picked by this team to make a contribution, not just to ride the bench.
Look, you need to calm down. Now, as a rookie, you have to realize that there are a lot of other players on this team, and you need to earn your spot in this rotation. It won't just be handed to you.
Yo, I feel like I have earned it. I mean, I showed what I can do in training camp, and I feel like I played pretty well during the preseason.
Yeah, you did, but there's more to it than that. Things aren't just going to get handed to you in the NBA, son. Look, you just keep doing what you're doing, all right? Be patient. You'll get out there soon enough.
This is your captain. As you can see on the left side of the plane, we have begun our descent into New York City. Thank you for flying with us.
Ready for action are the Knicks. We're coming at you from beautiful New York City as the Knicks prepare to take the home court. We've got a chance now for our starting lineups from point guard to center. This game should be a good one. Hey guys, checking out J.J. Barea. What can we expect here?
Well, he's the classic overachieving little guy. You know, Barea is so quick and deceptive offensively.
From deep. Well, something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
Yeah, and as many times as you see it, Clark, you never like to see a player have to come out of the game with an injury.
Especially when it's your own teammate. But the other guys just have to step up in the meantime to make up for his absence. Next guy up is what we say.
Boy, you hate to see an injury like that, but on the positive side, it could be an opportunity to see a young rookie get an extended look.
I agree with you there in terms of not liking to see an injury like that. It's never easy to come in and try to fit into the flow of the game after an injury. That won't be easy, but it is an opportunity and a chance to get some playing time and earn some trust.
And the moment happening right now, folks, and the fulfillment of a lifelong dream, a special individual taking to the hardwood as we'll get to watch for the first official time in an NBA uniform from Cunningham.
Hey guys, this is really a big moment. Getting a chance to show off what you can do amongst the best players in the league. A lot of nerves for this young man right now.
And you know, I think the pressure that he feels right now, Steve, is probably one of the first big challenges you face as a young NBA player. I mean, you got to be able to focus on your game, be aggressive, play with confidence, and not be distracted by the newness of the experience. That's a lot to handle.
Timberwolves trail.
Rebounding is one thing that they've been able to dominate.
Yeah, they've chased down that pumpkin offense. You know, for a long time, the Knicks were viewed as a young team on the rise, but when they added Rasheed Wallace last year, the average age went to 32, which was the oldest team in the league last season. And you saw it in their play. They were a group of veterans out there.
And there you have it, folks, the very first NBA bucket from Cunningham.
Well, this is a young man who's going to have to fight for everything he gets in this league. No one's going to hand him anything based on potential.
Well, you've got to earn your way here. There's no question about that, Steve. You know that's the case. He doesn't necessarily have to be a world beater right away. He just needs to find a role and fit into it.
And for the Knicks,
aspirations than just getting to the conference semis.
and boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there. Here's Cunningham. Good, nothing but net. And when you look at Carmelo, do you think using his post move to get the 2 points? And the Timberwolves lead by, and Pekovic kicks to Cunningham. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Well, Minnesota won 31 games last season, but only 11 of those came on the road. For a team that was battered and bruised heading out on a lengthy road trip is often a recipe for a losing streak, and that was the case for them last year. The injuries just really bogged them down. So they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little stretch.
And it's good once more. Nice make there from Cunningham.
And then is terrific at rolling into space and getting the basket.
And here's Love from the arc, and he gets it to go.
He's really looking to stretch.
Outside, Felton, tipped away. Here's Brewer, trips down the breakaway slam. Here's Cunningham, and he has brought them to within 2 points.
A crucial back.
Minnesota's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth.
What a smooth finish.
Well, he's certainly the one they won on the end of post break. He always finishes strong.
Here's Cunningham. Oh, couldn't sink the shot, and we're going to overtime. Time expires, and we're going to overtime. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Well, if you love great competition and neck-to-neck basketball action, here's Cunningham. Finished off the break. Cunningham's got 19 points.
That was the third straight high percentage look this.
Martin dishes to Cunningham. Count the bucket. Now it's a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
And they're beginning to fall apart.
Boards in this one, Kevin.
Unloads from 13. And again, it's Minnesota. Here's Cunningham. It's in!
Big time bucket inside. He had to get that one over the top.
The Timberwolves working the ball around. Connects!
You know, they've got a foul to give here if they need it.
Well, definitely.
Kicks to Felton. It's Cunningham with the rebound. And they've Clark, what a game.
Yeah, they kept their cool, stayed with the game plan, and that's why they came out on top.
And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And now, Jordan presents our player of the game, the chosen one.
You were forced into extra action tonight due to an injury to one of your teammates, but you made a solid impression with your play. What is your mindset coming into a game like that?
Well, you never want to see a teammate get hurt, but when my name gets called, I'm going out and do whatever I can to help the team. I've been waiting for a chance to get some extra runs, so it was good to show what I can do. Hope I got more of that coming in the future. What's up, Coach? Thanks, man. I really appreciate that. Hey, you got it, man. I'm just happy I was able to contribute. Yo, this is just the beginning of the ways I can help this team. Message received loud and clear. Appreciate that, man. All right. You got it.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We have begun our descent into Cleveland. Enjoy your stay, and we'll see you again soon.
And ready to get it going, we see the Cavaliers. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. And now we take a brief check at the matchups. Our starting five for both teams. And guys, checking out Pekovic here. What can we expect from him?
Kevin, if there's a player who's more willing to play hurt than he is, I don't know.
Cavs have been very mindful of remaining flexible in terms of the salary cap. And when you do this, you set yourself up to...
First and foremost, he said our shot blocking is something that can really help us if we just play smart and avoid fouls. We want them shooting over length, and that's...
Stats for him, averaged about 13 a game, 5 assists and 3 rebounds. And when he takes over at points, he really keeps the offense flowing.
Yeah, I think you're right. You need somebody out there to keep things moving on offense with the reserves. And I think he does just that.
And so Cunningham nails both of them.
You know, the Wolves were just decimated by injuries last year.
The stars, Kevin.
Clark, the pass to Jack, just 5 on the clock. Stripped away. Pushing it up. Here's Cunningham. And he lays that one in. Cunningham's got his third basket of the night right there.
Their offense has really come together immediately to hand on.
Dives for it. Here's Cunningham. A beautiful reverse layup. Cunningham's got 11 points.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Timberwolves lead by 18. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. Sends it back from deep three-point range, and again, Minnesota with the triple.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
And the Cavs
flush it down.
Oh, that's some energy we just witnessed right there.
And that's the kind of energy you need on the offensive glass. That's the only way to get it done.
Feeds it to Thompson. Minnesota with the rebound. They led by Cunningham. Dishes it to Buttinger. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
The D has gotten a little lax to found their misses.
Well, they're being successful at it, but you know, at the other end, they're vulnerable in transition if they don't get that rebound. So we'll see how they continue to play it.
For Minnesota, they have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line, and he knocks down the first one.
Oh my God, I just got
Building through the draft as the Cavs are means you're trying to collect as much young talent as you can, and evidence of that is the fact that the Cavs had 4 representatives in the Rising Stars Challenge last year.
First half so far fairly one-sided, but Timberwolves on top, up by 16. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Coach, not a lot of points on the board for you going into halftime. What was going on out there?
We're just not making shots. I thought we had a couple of looks at the rim that didn't go in, but we're a little disjointed offensively, and hopefully we'll get it back this quarter.
Coach, thanks for the time. Guys?
Thank you.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
With a few games of the new season already under our belt, we're back in the NBA groove. This is 2K Sports. Terrific start for the Timberwolves. Defensively, some great shot blocking. They're giving them something to think about when they head inside. The chosen one putting on a clinic against Cleveland. He's been rolling recently, and he's continuing his excellent play in this one.
The The Sprint.
Live from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Here's Cunningham. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. In a moment now to check out who Minnesota has coming up. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That game marks the first half of a quick two-game homestand. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
And I'll tell you, the other thing that's been a factor is the transition game. They're scoring a lot of points on the fast break.
Here's Cunningham. And yes, sir, that one drops. Cunningham's got 22 points. Here's Irving doing it close. It was tight, but they managed to come up with the win.
You know, nobody wants to lose a close game, Kevin. It's much better to win those tight ones.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Whoa, what are you talking about? Yo, I don't know what you're talking about. That play wasn't for you. I did with the better option. A test? That's ridiculous. I'm here to win games, not to inflate your personal stats or your ego. Whatever, man. Yo, I'm gonna play my game and do whatever I gotta do to help this team win games, all right? And that's not always gonna mean passing you the ball when you feel like doing your own thing. Man, I don't have my notepad. You got a pencil? I can write that down? Anyone got a pencil? Yeah, I'll try to remember, dude.
Coach, if you could point to one main reason why you lost this game, what would it be?
No, we got beat tonight. I mean, you know, you can say you could say anything you want to about it, but the bottom line is we got to come to play, and we didn't. We got beat. It's one game, so we got to bounce back for the next one.
On 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. Hi everyone, Kevin Harlan joined by Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. And guys, checking out Pekovic here, what can we expect?
Clark, that's really going to free up the rest of their offense.
And that is good.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense
in their last game.
And it was the role players in that game, Kevin, that really led the charge. You know, the guys who
Freya dishes to Cunningham. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's right, Steve. And even though they may not be the fiercest of rivals, it doesn't mean both these teams, Clark, aren't hungry to start their series off right.
And you know what? Another thing, who knows, guys, the three games between them could end up having an influence on how the conference playoff picture shakes out.
Spates checked in for the Warriors. Green comes in for Andre Iguodala.
Well, this Warriors ownership group has really energized the franchise. They've been very proactive. They purchased the D-League team from Dakota. Plans to move them to Santa Cruz, about an hour south of Oakland. And in order to
develop their young talent.
Oh boy, looks like he was injured there.
Yeah, Clark, that did not look good. Let's keep our fingers crossed that it's nothing too serious.
Boy, you can't help but feel for him. I mean,
they were a team that put a lot of pressure on the offense. They got out and played the passing lane, tried to force turnovers, and when they did, they usually converted those into points at the other end, and that's one of the reasons they were pretty good.
2 shots.
And so Cunningham nails both of them.
Only way to do it if you're going to take it down there amongst the tall trees.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Warriors ahead, leading by a point. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Very few players are capable of playing, Clark.
Yeah, I agree. I was just glad I got a chance to witness it. It's always such a special night when a player of his caliber gets so locked in and focused.
And you know, in an 82-game season with so much talent, every once in a while, everything's going to click. I mean, that was definitely the case that night.
Spates checked in for
that good.
And to do it on the road, too. I mean, with the way they just kept coming at him, they kept that crowd out of the game the entire time. That's good work.
How defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut back down to 11. Some big points there from Berea.
Well, I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even...
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Gets it down to single digits. And that's now 17 points for the chosen one. Warriors leading by 9. Here's Cunningham. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. And as
a result, Minnesota looking like they might lose it altogether. Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like
against Barnes. Here's Curry. It's Cunningham with the rebound.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
No one near him. And he hits the jump shot. Cunningham's got 12 points.
I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it. Well, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah,
no good trying to beat the buzzer. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Warriors lead by 7. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the side. We welcome you back to a look at the 3rd Avenue Bridge leading to the heart of downtown Minneapolis.
Terrific game for the chosen one. 25 points, and he's knocked down 5 shots at the charity stripe. Good numbers for him.
Yeah, good numbers, and that's been important for his team. They needed some points. He's provided some easy ones at the foul line, so he's making an impact here.
Is Cunningham, defended by Douglas, doubled by Douglas. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got his first bucket of the night.
Well, when the double teams...
Is Cunningham, defended by Douglas. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
You know, the Wolves were devastated by injuries last year, guys, but they still did all right up here in Minneapolis. 20-21 at home, not great. But considering the injuries, a pretty solid home record.
Nedovic is checked in for Jermaine O'Neal. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Shved kicks to Cunningham. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Cunningham's got 29 in the game.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Now here's Douglas, covered by Cunningham. And here's Douglas. The pass to Spates. Good D by Johnson.
Defender was in his jersey that time, Steve.
And it rattled him. He clearly was not comfortable at all on the release.
And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Warriors ahead, up 10. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next. Here is Cunningham, guarded by Kerr. And he gets it to go. 31 points for the chosen one.
He has not lost his focus today, even when things...
His outside shooting is up and down, but I'd love to have him on my squad.
That's good.
A really good job of doing that. He rebounds, he defends, he passes, he provides scoring. You can't just look at his point totals and evaluate his game.
He brings a lot to the game.
A lot to the table.
What do you call stat sheet stuffer?
Yes, sir. That's him.
Curry passes to Thompson. Jumper off the screen. It's Cunningham with the rebound. Cunningham's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And he gets it to go. Now it's just a 3. Here's Cunningham. And he banks in the layup. Cunningham's got 39.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
That's a problem.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
Well, you look at the turnaround last season for Golden State. A lot of it has to do with the steady...
Fade away. Minnesota with the rebound. And for the Warriors, such an impressive turnaround last season. Win, Clark.
Yeah, it was, and I think it came down to will more than skill. They went out and got this one.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, thank you. I'm with Clay.
Thanks for stopping by. As you know, it's important for me to regularly check in with all of our players. So, how you feeling about the team at this point of the season?
Everything's great, man. Getting to know the city a little bit. Coach is great. Players are great. It's all good.
Fantastic. Now we just got to keep winning games, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Hey, can I ask you a question, man?
Absolutely. Fire away.
It's kind of personal, but
That's all right.
I just feel like lately it's like someone's controlling my life, like pushing buttons, moving a joystick.
Kind of like you're in a video game?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's surreal. The NBA can be that way with the lights, the camera, the action, the fans, the photographers, the adulation. You know, but it's very real. I mean, just like look out that window right there at that city. Is that real?
I don't know, man.
The life you're living, my friend, is real. So go out, you know what? Get out there and enjoy it, all right? In fact, you're late for practice. Coach just called. So.
All right, man.
All right, have a good workout.
I'm glad you feel that way, too.
All right, yeah, absolutely.